So, question straight away. I had to fix my microphone and my board and my processor and check computer stuff. So one of the reasons I wanted to hop on, well, I want to start streaming on Tuesdays consistently because I want to. So it's important to check these things. So if you guys could tell me if I'm really, really loud, that would be really helpful. So hi, how are you doing? I've had several new followers today, including some that followed me like the second that I started my stream, which just has to be strange timing. It's just weird timing. So hi host 00312, which is probably a bot. But just in case you decided to have a name called host 00312, that's your choice. We can make whatever usernames we want. Right, people? How are you guys? How is everything? How is life? I'm deciding to jump into stream and say hello to you, and then I immediately get messages. That's how it works. I've had a good day. I got a lot of work done. I have a coffee from my favorite coffee shop here locally. It's called a Cinnamon Girl, and it's honey and cinnamon. Ugh, so good. I don't know if you guys like coffee. I freaking love coffee. Almost, no, not in all forms. There's some coffee that's just too much. It's either too sweet or too something. But today, I wanted to check my mic. I probably won't. At some point in the next couple streams, I'm going to bust out my guitar and just test it again. Because the first time I tested my guitar on stream, this mic was not connected properly, or the location was like coming from my camera up here instead of this one. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me all right? Aaron, my radio partner, hates it when I do that. Hey, strawberries. Oh, Daisy. Okay, I RP with her a lot. She's amazing. I need to make a little command. Do you stream? Do you stream? If you do, yeah, you want some ASMR? I don't know how to do that. I can try. Sound like Stone. Fucking hell. No, that sounds more like Austin, the vampire hunter, or not the hunter, but the vampire guy. How does he say? I'm gonna have to pull up his voice to try to. Hey, Verts, what are you doing? I am going to be answering questions and replaying some scenes today, I think. A touch higher on my vocal. Okay. Let's try this. Just like a little smidge. How about that? Is that good, Aaron? Thank you for helping me check the stuff. I won't be on long. I'm heading to work. Oh, are you working? Mm-hmm. I understand. One does need to work. Earlier today, I thought, maybe I could just not work and goof off and be silly. And then I thought about it. And truly, like, the cycle of everything is you must work so that you have money so that you can play. It's really not that complicated of a chart when you think about it. So I decided to work. Always like the sound of a new follower. Yeah, and I turned it down. It's not as loud. If anybody was here a couple of days ago when I was streaming and it was really loud, I tried to turn it down. I'm figuring things out little by little. Little baby noob streamer. Question is, Poet says, does Bloodmouth live? Spoilers in the chat. Yes, he is currently alive, but messed up really, 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 really bad. Farts. He got jacked up. List of injuries. I don't know how. I think I should probably maybe even title when I do my recaps, like meta or spoilers or something, because if there's people who want to watch these stories develop and not not talk about the scenes or kind of where things stand now, maybe give a chance to just not, watch. So what do you think? Maybe I should update my stream title just to say spoilers or something. What do you think? I'm going to say spoiler chat. How about that? Done. I just updated it. Maybe that'll be kind of a good thing to do. I'm making this up as I go, guys. Okay. Sadie's got a lot to catch up on. I do have a lot to catch up on. That's incredibly true. I still can't get over the Verts is like, damn, you survived. Butthead. But you are a butthead. I love it. What an interesting character you are developing. Baz. Hey, I think you can put exclamation point Baz in the chat and you can see the command I gave him if you guys want to. I need to make them as I go too. There's some in here of, hey, Deadly Hitman 46. Is that how many people you've killed? Don't say anything. It could be used against you in a court of law. Okay. Hunt D11. And thank you, Noob Gaming. Thank you. Hunt D11 asks, what did he say happened? Are you saying what did Bloodmouth say happened? Because he can't speak. So. Nothing has been said about what happened. Baz the Bold, indeed. Right? Baz is a bold character. The albino alligator. Did I tell you guys about the albino alligator that I saw when we were doing testing and development? Verts sent you a clip of Baz's reaction to the news that Grayson may die. You did? Did you send it on Discord? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I see this. Let me see if I can pull it up. We'll watch it. We will watch Baz's reaction to finding out that Grayson is in real bad shape. I mean, again, we as I don't deserve you. Thank you. You're sweet. As always, when we're kind of recapping things, there are things that we're going to spoil, things that we're going to talk about, and just the mental mind of an RPer is a lot of compartmentalizing, because there's things that I might learn by watching a clip. Like Verts just sent me a clip. I don't know what I'm about to see. So I might learn something from this clip that Sadie herself would not know. Obviously, I wouldn't have been there to witness whatever I'm about to watch. But just know that I'm going to be separating Sadie from Danae as best I possibly can. So you will learn nothing. Okay. I really don't know a lot, actually. I'm desperately trying to avoid streams. I pop into streams like earlier today, first thing in the morning, Stone, Captain Rebel, was streaming, and I thought, oh, it's really early. There's probably nothing happening. I'll just pop in and say hi. So I was there for a couple minutes, and yeah, nothing was happening. He was just kind of traversing across the countryside and chatting. So, but I'm definitely peeling really far back so that my immersion can be as true as possible, and the separation of, compartmentalizing doesn't get in the way. Okay. Let's watch this clip. Okay. All right, chat. Yep. I can do this. Ooh, every single time I do this, I forget how to do this. But don't worry. Do not worry. Everything will be fine. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. What are we about to watch? Is my volume up? Volume's up. Here we go.
He's in there dying. Holy shit. What a day to be alive, huh? What a day.
Bert.
Oh, done there.
Oh my god, when you cue music, it kills me. No.
Sorry, man.
I love this song too. Okay. What are you doing?
I'm singing in the rain.
Just singing in the rain. What a shame, look.
Glorious feeling.
Oh, God.
And I'm happy again. Woo!
I'm laughing in eyes so dark
Up above.
and the sun's in my heart.
And I'm ready for love.
Let the stormy clouds chase everyone
I love
from the
that you're singing
place.
along.
Oh, shit.
Come on with the rain, have a smile
on my face, Gracie.
Walk down the lane with a happy refrain, just
Singing
These dances.
in the rain.
It's like we don't have spines when we dance like this in game.
dancing in the rain.
I mean, look at that.
I'm happy
That was
again.
to the music. That was to the music. That was on beat.
Open the door. Let the world see me fall.
I'm
Singing
and
dancing in the rain.
Oh my gosh. Good dancer. And little bunny
He's
ears.
bleeding
I wonder if you're supposed to be holding like a sword when you do this dance. You know, like having something in your
He's
hand.
got them more teeth.
Oh my god.
Singing, dancing in the rain, baby. No, it's not even raining. Look at me spin, yeah. Look at the moves. Look at the moves. In the rain, and the smile on my face.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was brilliant. Who's in there?
I'm gonna look sus,
Oh no.
but I don't give a fuck. You can watch me strut my stuff. Yeah, yeah, I'm dancing in the rain. Dancing in the rain.
Are you singing? Are you
La
like,
He's in
la.
his own space, dancing in the schmud.
are you singing out? Like, is your mic hot when you were singing?
Good day.
Like, hello. Why not? Hold on just a second. I'll explain everything. Just walk away.
What's that?
Oh my god. Wow. I have so many questions for you. The mic was hot the whole time. Okay. I have questions for you if you're going to stay in chat. You don't mind answering a couple of questions. One, well, it's not really a question, it's a statement. I love how you use music live. It is delightful. I don't know how you do it. I guess you're just used to it, right? Like you're just used to being in that mental space where you just you have like a mental library of music. You're like, oh, this is Q singing in the rain. Or when you streamed taking Sadie to the bottle tree and you played Flower Girl live, I died. You've been doing it for years. So it's just like part of like second nature. That's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible. Amazing. What was your audience doing during that scene? I bet they were just freaking out. You have it all in your head and the music ideas just pop in. That's insane. What a gift. Some people have a gift of like understanding live entertainment. And I think streamers, they just have this knack. But there's even times whenever, I don't know, like, so watching some of your completed videos early on, I haven't watched any since maybe the first two. You have like, as you're gaming, you have this mentality of capturing scenes so that you can see them cinematically. So it just must be a really interesting way to play. Oh, Hustleburger, thank you for the follow. I missed that because we were watching something. Yeah, like when I play WildRP, I'm completely immersed in like Sadie brain, and I'm like trying to remember buttons to push. And if I pop out of my Sadie mentality, it's because either something funny happened in the game and I'm just cracking up behind the scenes, or, you know, I'm riding across a map and getting lost or something like this, and I'm like mad at myself about it. But the audience is just myself. And as I've thought about streaming and I've thought about sharing stories and stuff and kind of recapping more in this sort of a space, it's really, really interesting to me to think about what it would mean to create a story as you go with a live audience that's going to be on YouTube. And today, Verts just posted another video of like the outtakes of things that aren't making the story that he's telling specifically on the YouTube series. So for those of you guys that follow me and not Verts and you want to see that series, please go check it out. I think you can click on his name here and it probably links over to his YouTube, or just search for Vertigo Gaming. Super, super good stuff. I share your videos to people on the regular. I'm like, please just watch this. Just watch somebody jump into the game and like have a ball. And it is a lot of fun. I learned like there's a lot of really interesting things happening. The servers is just full of people, and there's new people joining all the time and new stories that develop all the time. You know, you go into the game and you think you have a checklist of things you're going to do, and then you can't plan. You just can't. Is Vert streaming later? I don't know. He can answer that question. I'm trying to get a friend into this RP. She's being resistant, which isn't good. Well, sometimes it's like, I wasn't resistant to the RP. I was actually really excited about the storytelling. My resistance, as you guys know, is the mechanics of the game, which I'm learning, and I'm actually learning them in character. I'm hoping that Stacy and I had a scene together where she taught Sadie how to like go up against the wall and look around the corner all sneaky. And I'm learning those things in the game. And so it's like a slow burn situation. I don't know how. Thanks, Dat Rage Guy. It's good to see you. Another one of my fellow RPers. I need to make some new prompts to have people follow you guys. So there are people who like play video games on the regular, and I feel like maybe some of the mechanics would be really similar from game to game. Like W to walk forward and S to walk backwards. That might seem like really just instinctive for a normal gamer, but not for a noob like myself. I literally bought this computer just to play this game. And then I ran internet from the basement up to this room just to be able to play and stream at the same time. And it took me almost 2 months to assemble everything just to be able to play and then possibly stream. And it's been a lot of fun. The RP, I was like, I can bounce off people in the game and play character. I'm not worried about that. That's something that I can kind of not be concerned about. It's just, which way do I go? Hi, evil good guy. Evil good guy. That'd be like chaotic. Is it lawful evil? I don't know. What's your alignment in D&D terms? B and May have discussed training Sadie fighting. And oh gosh, yes. Sadie left a note at the ranch that literally said, B, May, will you please teach me how to fight? And so any day now, we're going to have some fisticuffs RP, and I'm really looking forward to just botching it badly because I'm not doing any research on how to fight before I go into the game. I'm just going to be trying to learn instinctively. This could go bad, but that's the fun of it, right? The fun of it is Sadie is not a fighter, so if it goes terribly, it makes sense. Like the other day when we streamed after the church service for a little bit, and she went hunting. She's just not good at it. It makes sense. Oh yes. You want me to show? Yes, I can. What's the best way to do this? What day was that? Is that Sunday? That was on Sunday that I showed that, right, guys? Which was the 5th. Let me see if I can find it. I will try. And I know I'm missing chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting much better at letting go that I have to keep up on chat. Okay, let me see if I can find it real quick. If I can't, we'll just move on. It is in my VODs, though. You can see it in my VODs. I do know that. But I'll try to find it real quick. While you guys talk amongst each other. You can ask Baz for fight lessons. He's a veteran. Yeah. That doesn't seem likely that she's going to have fighting lessons with Baz. In an alternate reality, that would be fun. Baz is the master of choking people out. How do I choke someone out, Baz? That's a question that people have. It's probably it's not the C button for choke. I know that. That just changes the camera view. Go me, I know things. I do not remember the day that I fought him. I'll have to link you to it. I will link you to my VOD in our ranch chat. Okay. I've got my chat paused on one screen and like rolling in the other so I can go back and forth. Also, Davy Peanuts, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Baz would have made Sadie the best fighter in the crossing. It's possible. I mean, I can't say that would be impossible. I am looking forward to seeing how that develops. Like her story of, like in my imagination, if she survives for long, what will get her, what would motivate Sadie to become somebody who could fight? It would have to be some serious stuff, which makes me nervous, but it's all right. It's part of the game. How is your husband doing? My husband or Sadie's husband? There's Danae's reality, then there's Sadie's reality. My husband's great. Thank you for asking. Sadie's husband's messed up. He's fucked up. He's fucked up. Bad fucked up. I'd like to see Sadie do outlaw training. Oh, you want to do a train heist? Sadie and Baz doing a train heist? Oh my God. Again, it would have to be so far down the line. I have thought about jokingly making a criminal character just for fun and then just jumping in the game, but I would be awful at it. So I'll just wait. I'll wait until I'm more comfortable with the game and then start, playing around and stuff. It's good to see you, Grenick. I don't know if you're still here because this was forever ago, but it's good to see you. Danae wiggling the mic to keep the hooky smoky mouse in frame. I wasn't doing that on purpose, but doesn't it look good? Guys, look at my little hooky smooky thing. This was made by Moko Made, exclamation Moko in the chat. It's a hamster smoking a hookah hose, and because I always call it hooky smooky in their channel. I think they're live right now, actually. I'm pretty sure they are. It's a sibling duo who create custom creations in their basement. They work together, Derek and Devin, and they painted this for me based on like inside jokes from me being in their chat for the last 9 months. Pretty fun. In an alternate reality where Baz and Sadie are like Bonnie and Clyde, that would be fun. But see, the difference is that I feel like Bonnie at least knew how to shoot a gun well. Oh, I did actually practice shooting. And I did pretty good. I had somebody give me a tip. An out-of-character tip. And it was for somebody who played shooter games a lot. And I hadn't thought about this, and but like I hadn't thought about it. To think of like your monitor like has an X, and then you kind of aim towards the middle. And that seems so obvious to everyone else but me. And so I actually hit my targets. I was so freaking proud of myself. And it works out well because Sadie has been practicing shooting. So then also in yesterday's game, I was chased down by wolves and I was able to protect myself and kill the wolves. I did not shoot my horse, Slab. Oh man, I wish I could say interesting like you do. Interesting. Ooh, I should add that to your command. Yeah. Oh, hey, I think I have another emote. I don't know if it's been approved though. If anyone's a sub in there, if you want to look and see if one is, I think I have two. Hi, Jabrins. Good to see you. Add interesting. Just the one? Okay. You're not getting off, are you? No, I'm staying on. Hi. I don't know what they want me to do here. Yeah, Bloodmouth is in the chat, guys. So if you have questions, this is spoiler chat. So you're welcome to ask questions. I will do my best to answer them. Hunt D11, he can write. Yeah, but so yesterday's RP was essentially getting Bloodmouth kind of stabilized, and he's so out of it. A punctured lung, broken ribs, a broken jaw, 2 swollen eyes. A lot. You know, you don't really feel like writing a lot, you know? You're just kind of managing the pain of it all. So I put Grace and the Gracious. I'll probably change that. I kind of threw it in there as a placeholder. Sadie sees him as very gracious with her. He's been very, very patient. I actually created that before there was a wedding or anything. So we're off the hook. What does that mean? Off the hook for what? Yeah, someone gave Bloodmouth a real beating. Yeah, they did. Kono brought out the gator last night. Oh, he did. Okay. So here's my story about the white gator. There was when One Sync was happening, there was a big test day, and they asked as many people as possible to jump onto the test server, and they split everyone into groups of, I think like 32 people each or something like that. And they had us at different locations. And so I was in the Valentine crew. And what was really interesting about the test experience is that you're inside the skin of whatever character you're playing with. You know, you're just jumping in to sort of essentially try to break the game and find things that are wrong that the developers need to fix, etc. But you don't have to be in character. So I was able to just talk as myself to people, and that was really, really fun. And all of a sudden, I think, and I know I've told the story before, so I'll make it quick, but all of a sudden at the end of the street, there was this massive white albino alligator, and it just like appeared and it was there, and it was right in front of my face. I screamed because I was not expecting it. And then it just kept changing into these other creatures. It was so wonderful because those of us who were in the test server were like, it's real. Oh my God, it's real. It was genuinely amazing. I wish I would have seen the gator coming out. I mean, actually, no, I don't. It was very, very scary. So I've seen it in the testing, but not a real thing. Not in the game. Vert has Baz got Debocus. He keeps coughing. I don't know if he's still in the chat to answer that. He might have left. Jabrins, I played the reaction of Baz learning that Grayson was in really bad shape and might not make it. Hey, thank you for the follow. Oh, no, it's not a follow. It's a raid. Nope, it's a follow in a raid. Holy crap. Ahorn Blatt, thank you. And Mrs. Kingme and Laura and Odd Mage and Scooter and and a party of 50. So guys, that's my Moco friends that I was just talking about a moment ago. And Basic Bookworm. Hey, listen, you ain't basic. You mean something. Mooney and Shiny. Thank you. Thanks for coming and hanging out. And Lurts, my gosh. I haven't met so many of you because I have not been as active in the Moco chat. So any of Moco's friends are friends of mine. We are hanging out. We're doing a little bit of WildRP recap for alerts and post-rain productions. I love post-rain. Post-rain is such a beautiful smell. Oh, I guess it depends on where you're at. If you're in a swamp, maybe not the best. So we're hanging out. We are recapping a little bit of game time, and we're just kind of hanging, and I am answering questions in the chat. So what I do on my stream, it kind of is a little variety show, essentially. On Mondays, I do a podcast with my friends. Aw, Amber, thank you for the sub. I'm actually ahead of my notifications. I'll have you know. I'm outpacing my notifications. I'm just got on it. So Mondays, I get together with my friend Erin, and we do a show at 9 a.m. on Mondays, and we just have like a little variety show. So I used to be in radio for a long time. Hi, Pepetici. And Amber, thank you for gifting a sub to Mozzie. You're awesome. Thank you. Oh, I see what you guys are doing. You're trying to launch some sort of hype train. Crazy people. Thank you for the bits Moco made. You guys are amazing. So I do that on Mondays, and it's just sort of a general chat recap of the weekend, talking about life. We laugh, we talk about deep topics. And then the rest of my streaming has just literally been me experimenting with streaming a little bit, but I started to play a online game called Red Dead Redemption 2 on a private server. You can do Stacy Goober. Thank you. I don't know why you're doing these things, but I appreciate it a lot. And so does Zig Ah, an evil good guy. Oh, hi, evil good guy. Did you ever answer the question? Kung Pao, Baker, and Zig. They appreciate you, Stacy. At least I hope so, because they like my little corner of the universe. So hopefully they come back and be like, oh, this is super fun. Anyhow, Red Dead Redemption 2 is like a Wild West game, but there's a private server called WildRP, and it is a volunteer-run server that people jump into, and they've kind of essentially built on top of the game their own coding, and they've removed stuff from the actual game. For example, you guys are nuts. Hot train. Thanks, guys. Don't deserve you. I attend to go. I've never really said your full name before. I attend to go. That sounds really great. In my imagination, it sounds great. These notifications are so distracting. I am regretting. No, I'm not regretting. So the game is really different because they've stripped out the online play of it. And that's so there's no missions that you have to go on, and you essentially are only interacting with other actors. Non-paid. These are all people that just want to play the game. And so we're all role-playing. So I play a character called Sadie-Jean, who is a civilian. Some people play criminals. Some people play doctors. Some people play, there's all law officers. There's all kinds of people. Sadie works for the newspaper. And when I say she's a civilian, that's what I mean. She's not somebody who's seeking out adventure. She's more reactionary to the people around her, kind of more of a support role. She does get herself into medical RP, where if somebody gets hurt, she jumps in and tries to help save their life, things like that. And so, yeah, so the community that's here, large in part, that's in the chat right now, all 122 of you, thank you for hanging out with me. Oh my God. And thank you, Icy and Skippy. I love you. Like this much. Well, it's more than that, but my hands are, you know, like my hands can only do so much. So you're going to have to just use your imagination a little bit. Made Reaper, thank you. You guys are crazy. Level 3 hype train. I'm going to have to do like some fun emotes. I did submit a new like little icon. So we'll have another one. And it is Sadie-Jean. I can't imagine that they wouldn't let us do that, right? It's just Sadie's face. And it's the one from the fan art because she said I could use it however I wanted. Isn't that nice? Somebody made fan art of my character and then I could use it. It's just so nice. So, for those of you guys who are coming over from Moko, a lot of the additional things I do here on Twitch is chatty and interactive-y. I've played my guitar before. I've opened up mail. I've zipped up my fly when it was down accidentally. I share embarrassing stories, and I probably will start playing some more video games too. I really like this game called Polytopia, but it's like super chill. So I could probably stream stuff like that. But I'm just kind of figuring out as I go. I am a new streamer. Because that's what I am, and I can't help it. So I fuck this thing up all the time. Oh, I cuss. Okay, this is an R-rated experience. If cussing bothers you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. And that's pretty much me. Did I miss anything? I mean, add it in the chat if I missed something. Thanks for coming over and hanging out. I hope you guys enjoy your time here. I will probably be streaming on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then from time to time on Sundays as there is a standing event in the game that my character attends, which is church. And so I can see myself maybe, you know, just streaming for a couple hours on Sunday. We'll just have to see. And I'll play clips. And we're going to get to a clip. I've got a few things I can show you. And I will answer your questions about stuff happening in the game as I see them. So, the end of your stream was gripping. Oh, hype train success. Thanks, guys. Look at those emotes. Is that a puppy? What is that? What'd you get? Throw up your emotes. Oh, I should do like that emote wall thing. That seems complicated. Oh, it's dogs and cats? Yeah. We got dogs and cats. We got dogs and cats. The Splendamon? How have you not followed me yet? I'm kidding. It's good to see you. And Nikki Hobbying. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have fun here. The chat, for the most part, are just like really delightful people that are interested in story. But then you'll have a mix of other things. I do work for a company called CinemaSins, and I write for them. They're a YouTube channel. So oftentimes questions that pop up will be about my job too. So just make yourself comfortable. Everyone's super nice. So nice. In fact, I don't even think I have one of those chat warning pop-ups where when you click on it, it's like, don't be a dick. Because I don't really have that problem. I hope I don't ever have that problem. Guys, I'm watching you. I'm back on chat. Let's see. Let's watch a clip, shall we? I don't know why. How is Bloodmouth doing? I'm going to find out. Actually, after I finish hanging out with you guys, I'm going to jump live into the game and we're going to connect and continue some medical RP. Like I said earlier, you have goals when you go in the game, like a little short list of things that you kind of want to do. Like check your telegrams is obviously one of the first things you want to do. But right now it is definitely Grayson centric. So I need to find a doctor and bring them to the location where he will be and make sure that we don't have things that will kill him, like infections or internal bleeding that we don't know about, stuff like that. So Sadie-Jean knows enough about medical stuff that she has been watching for issues like internal bleeding and like bruising that shows up in places that it's not supposed to be. For those of you that don't know, her dad was a surgeon, and her mother was a writer. So the merging of medical RP and newspaper RP makes complete sense for her character. However, she was always told not to become a doctor. So she's sort of like, it's a lot. Medical RP is a lot. It's high pressure, high stakes. The things that you're doing can literally affect how the player decides if they're going to keep their character alive or not. So it's a really high stakes situation, and it can last for a long time too. There was an RP session where I thought about showing a clip of it, but it's literally like 30, 40, 90 minutes long of typing in things like checking for pulse and checking for vitals, and then, doing trauma related stuff. And it can be a lot to sit through. If you want to see medical RP, I think if someone does !Bella, I may have done something for Bella. Maybe. There's no paddles. McScoots. Toots, McScoots. Okay, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Kingney. I appreciate it. So that RPer, she has a couple different characters, but the one that she's on the most, her name is Bellatrix, and she does medical RP and tarot card readings, and her tarot card readings are insane. And I will be going back into older content so I've been playing for 2 months now. So I'll go back into my first month and kind of show some of those tarot card readings, because they're super interesting, especially when you think about how it relates to RP, and that impacts kind of decisions that Sadie has made. Same thing with the medical RP. It's high stakes. Super, super high stakes. Crit Witch, they are spooky accurate. You're not lying. Oh, thoughts. Where is it? Okay, Danae, you cleaned your office. You thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to organize. And that means you put something somewhere where you no longer know where it is, but it was accessible here before. But now it is no longer here. So where would you have put this thing? Oh, maybe it's over here. My brain. Okay. Side bunny trail before we go to clips. In the game, I had an insane card reading, okay? That directly related to Sadie's backstory. And it was really early in the game. So when you're early in the game, you're kind of leaning more into your backstory than you are obviously the current content happening around you, because you haven't met a lot of people yet and you're not involved in different stories yet. And it was so amazing. I don't know if Bella remembers it. Bye, Slab. Thank you for coming and hanging out. You're amazing. And thank you for all your support. I really appreciate you. Gotta love that guy. Gotta love in all the little slabs. Anyhow, so I don't know if Bella remembers or the player remembers this, but all the cards she pulled were major arcana cards, which in a tarot deck, I'm learning these things, is like the rarer of the card, because there's more minor arcana cards. Anyhow, in the game, after her second tarot card reading, hey, thank you for the host. Post Rain Productions hosts, Danae says. We don't know why. Because you're amazing, that's why. In the game, she has another tarot card reading and gives her a deck of cards. I went to my local bookstore that sells, all kinds of things like crystals and books and music and hemp, that kind of a store, the granola store. And I bought a used deck. I didn't get a new deck. I got a used deck, and that had already been opened. And I also got one where the art has been around since like the longest, or one of the most longest standing art. And I bought my own tarot deck. Okay, so I got my own. And then Bella also gave her a piece of paper or notebook rather that's bound together that explains cards. So I bought a book too. And I loved that so much. So Sadie has a deck and she's also trying to kind of learn. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. And again, thanks for the host. I really appreciate it. Well, get that mosquito, Ahorn. Mosquitoes are awful. God, it literally just made me itch right here. I feel like I just got hit by a mosquito. Mosquitoes love me. They love me so much. If I ever am in doubt of someone caring for me, all I have to do is just think about mosquitoes and how much they love me. And then I feel good again. You know? Does that make sense? Can you give chat a tarot reading? Oh my God, McScoots. I don't know how to do that yet. Like, all I know how to do is just fucking wing it. I can wing it. For the whole chat. Okay. We'll do like a little stream thing. Let me shuffle the deck. That's what Bella always does. She'd be so mortified if she knew I was doing this right now. I'm practicing. We're gonna wing a tarot reading, okay, guys? It's gonna be nuts. I was gonna show you guys clips. I also wanted to show you something else cool I think you guys will like about how I RP. Are you gonna die? Don't ask that question. We're doing a general chat reading right now. A mass reading for the entire group of 84 people. Okay. Here's what I know. I know that you pull a card and that if it's facing up or down, it changes how you interpret it. That's one thing I know for sure. Okay. All right, here's the first one. It is upside down and it looks like it's the Magician. So let's turn it over so we can actually look at the picture. But we've got to remember that it's quote unquote in reverse. Bella, are you watching? Are you so proud of me? I'm going to mess this up so bad. Okay, so let's just look at this picture. He's holding a penis. Nope. That's a candle. Nope. It's a scroll. He's holding something. The infinity symbols over this guy's head. Hey, Whiskey. You've come at a very interesting time. Okay, focus camera. We got a pentacle on the table with a sword. There's a cup happening. It's Baz, says Whiskey. It's the infinity dildo. Thank you, Lolly. There's also like a lot of flowers and stuff. He appears to be pointing at something like downwards. You got upwards, downwards motion. Definitely chilling out in a robe. Does not like to dress in fancy attire. All right, let's actually read about what this is. Double-sided dildos are definitely a thing. Thank you, Scoots. Thank you. Did I mark my stream as adult? Perhaps I should do that at some point in time, right? That's a good idea. Oh my God, Rex. Of all the times to sub. Whew. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Let's do this. The Magician. The Magician. Okay, I missed it. High Priest. Oh, there it is. This is a major arcana card. This is one of the rare ones. The Magician stands before a table. We saw that, on which are laid a wand, a cup, a sword, and a pentacle. Oh, those are all parts of this. A wand, the wands, the cups, the swords, the pentacles. So this guy has all of those on the table. I guess that's important. They represent the minor arcana cards. Air, fire, water, earth. Okay, I like that. That's cool. I like all those things. He's about to draw power from above to materialize his desires. Ooh, that must be the wand. Why can't you believe I'm calling you Scoots? What's wrong with that? Do you not want me to call you McScoots? In my imagination, you're Scootsy Boots. Is that bad? I'm sorry. Isn't Scoots a sign that you need deworming? Oh God. There's a visual we can't unsee. Over his head is the cosmic lemniscent. Shaped like a figure 8 on his side, a symbol of eternal life and dominion, including the harmonious interaction of the conscious and subconscious, idea and feeling, desire and emotion. Here's what I'm picking up, chat. Are you ready for this? This is my interpretation of what this chat card's about, which this is just describing the general vibe of this card. This is still not getting to whether it's upside down or right side up. It seems like it's an all-encompassing card. Like if we're going to pull one card that encompasses everything, it would be this one. And it definitely describes the chat, right? Because there's so many different kinds of people here. Okay, let's keep going. Guys, Verts chat. Verts fans, are you still here? Are you still here, Verts fans? Listen to this. Are you here? God, exclamation point serpent. About the magician's waist, we see the well-known symbol of eternity. A serpent devouring its tail. Birds chat. Look, it's a serpent. Exclamation point serpent. Do it in the chat. Look at it. No, Jabrins, we don't want to hear a serpent joke. Did you guys like it? Do you like my exclamation point? Did you see that? I gave you guys a shout out. Let's continue to read. About his head is a rose vine. Oh, is that it? Okay. Representing desire. In front of him, more roses and lilies, representing abstract thought. Thank you, Peep713. Nice to have you. His inner garment, a white of purity, and outer is the red of desire and activity and passion. You guys are just full of just so many things. This is a dynamic card. Okay. Holding the wand is an ego consciousness reaching up for power. Oh, it is a wand. Okay, guys, it's a wand. All right, look at it. It's clear now. It's supposed to be a wand. Okay, now we know. This is why we do this. This is why we're practicing. While the other hand points to the earth. Guys, what was I did that. I said he's pointing down. It was symbolic. Oh man, I'm going to be good at this. I'm going to be real good at this. I'm not. I was a joke. Okay, maybe a little mediocre. We'll settle on mediocre. Or it could be said with one hand he reaches up to take the hand of the infinite for accomplishment in the higher realms, while he reaches down with the other to encourage the evolution of the lower kingdoms, thus uniting spirit and matter in eternity. You guys, we are so complex. This is the card. This is the card that defines chat. We are the magician. The magician represents man's will to union with the divine, achieving the knowledge and power to bring desired things into manifestation through conscious self-awareness. We have work to do, chat. All right, here's where it goes, where it's upside down or right side up. Ours was reversed. It's upside down. It was going really well until now. Indecision. Weak will. Ineptitude. And the use of power for destructive ends. Sorry, chat. Gotta end the stream now. Maid Reaper, Sadie's a wonderful person. So are you. Charles, appreciate your Maid Reaper. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's another one of the ranch fam. I got the ranch fam. Destructive ends. Yes, that's actually that is WildRP. This is just destructive ends. Speaking of WildRP, I'm going to get ready to stream. Well, I'm going to get ready to game. I'm sorry, I'm not streaming the game today. I'm going to not do that. But let's watch a couple of clips, shall we? I'm going to go through chat real quick and see if I missed something before I do that, though. Because I know I have. And I want to show you one more thing, too. So, because I'm so far behind on some chats, there's just no use in going back. Do you hear my dogs? Did you hear that? Oh my gosh, I'm so far back in chat. Critwitch said, not sure about Wild's settings, but I find the keyboard controls for Red Dead Redemption 2 not intuitive, and I feel it changes in some actions. I don't know how it is either because I didn't play the online game for for long. You can actually go to I have a YouTube channel where I'm just putting up stuff so that it stays somewhere forever. And I did stream trying to learn how to play Red Dead Redemption 2 online. And, you know, it's not surprising. It just didn't go well. So I don't let me forget to share the stone fighting clip with the Ranch fam. I'll just go write it down. Ranch fam. Share stone clip. It was not epic. I will say that. It was embarrassing. Trench. It was nice to see you. Any chance of, this is from Hustleburger earlier, any chance of Sadie in a Breaking Bad arc, you know, in a sweet Annie Oakley sort of way? Yeah, 100%. That's a possibility. But like I said earlier, it would have to take some really interesting things to happen naturally in RP to shift her in that direction. But there was already something that happened early on with her being kidnapped by vampires that began the seeds of thought. And then there's some things that are happening in game right now that she has to think about if she could be somebody who could shoot another person or fight or whatever. And so she's starting to experiment with that by hunting and then, you know, shooting a gun, things like this. So yeah. Okay. I think I'm pretty caught up. Oh, Mrs. Kingme, thank you. I love your glasses. They were made for you. We had a chat on our Monday show about that. I mean, I have contacts that would work for me, but I just prefer glasses for whatever reason. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to show this to you. It's really hard not to stay in chat. It's so difficult. Nurse, get the hacksaw. Okay. Levitcleus, was someone streaming and saw that that actually was partly brought up in a recent game where someone was like, I don't have a hacksaw. Yeah. Roydy, what happened to Bloodmouth? I don't know. He was beat up really, really badly. Pedrin, does Sadie is suspecting Baz about beating up her husband? Yes, there is suspicion. So Grayson is a law officer, and there have been quite a few dangerous things happening around the crossing lately. There's a lot of activity. There's gang fights, and there's a turmoil between one gang and the law on almost a consistent basis. In fact, there's been several medical RP moments based on, you know, the collision of these two sides. So she's assuming it's going to be, you know, someone dangerous. But in the past few days, the more predominant storyline is centered around Baz hunting Sadie and Grayson. So, of course, he's a suspect in her mind. It's entirely based on that. Did you get that mosquito, Ahorn? I need to know. Mozzie asks, did you hear what they were talking about to Baz with that witch in the police office? No, I didn't. They think they were on a whisper. So the radius was really tight. And I was on a whisper too, over in the other corner, although I don't think that anything that she was saying could be heard. So, but no, I did not. The only thing missing from WildRP, says Hustleburger, is a gravedigger with a salad fingers voice. That's very specific. You should create that character. How many of you guys are thinking about joining WildRP, actually? The one caliber. Yes, vampires. There's 2 players who have a mother-son duo. And at this point, I would not be surprised if like 50% of the people playing have been kidnapped or something. That might be too high, but there was a day that I was RPing and I met 3 other people in that one session, and this was before one sync, where we now have 92 or 96 people that can be on at once. At that time, it was 32. And she met 3 people in one day who had all been kidnapped by the vampires, and she has 2. So the way that the RP kind of goes, and I will, like I always tell you guys, I will be streaming that clip at some point, is they cut you, they drain some of your blood, and then the sun flips a coin. And if you guess heads or tails correctly, you're kind of let go with all of your items. But if you guess incorrectly, then he tells you to run, and he hunts you. They take your stuff, and they force you to run on foot, and they chase after you and hunt you. And it was insane. Like, it was really, really, really intense. So yes, vampires, they are in the game. In fact, they're one of Sadie's greatest fears. And I would say, because there's been other things happening, it's not as predominant when I go in the game. But they dominated her mind, and she has nightmares. Like in my RP, when I think about things that Sadie, like when she's waking up, there's a really, really high percentage chance that she's had a nightmare about them. Sirlopex. I almost said Seriopex because I thought the L was an I. Also a good name. I want to join, but I still don't think, the internet's important. You would have to have a really good connection. I want to join, but applying and having been declined, it would break my heart. Oh, they're really, really good about letting you reapply. And it could be any number of reasons it could be any number of reasons. So rejection sucks though. And I understand that. You should definitely do it though. If you want to pop in the game and you're somebody who likes to RP, it's a lot of fun. Okay. Imagine playing as a deputy and Baz brings a witch into the office. Is that what happened? Oh my God. All the chat's one person. Yeah, we're all the magician, but we're in reverse. Yo. We got problems. Okay. So I want to show you guys this one thing, and then we're going to watch a couple clips. I wanted to show you guys something. So Sadie likes to read. Sadie should give Baz a chance. He's a good guy. Viking, go! Listen, at this point, there is enough evidence that Baz will, at the turn of a dime, be violent. There is no chance that Sadie will leave Grayson and go with Baz. That ship has sailed. I am so sorry. No, wait, that ship has sunk? Because isn't it like I ship them? Isn't that when you want the ship to sail? The Grayson Sadie ship has sailed. The Baz Sadie ship has burned and sank. But she would have loved to have had like a positive end, but that is just not on the cards. I think it's too highly emotional. One of the things people do not realize in the game that I'm super loving as an RPer is, so I think it was one of the law officers was talking to Sadie, and they were giving her an update on some things, okay? And they said, Sadie got a chance to say to them, I've only talked to Baz 5 times. And they were shocked by this. And that's one of my favorite things right now is people realizing that Baz is obsessed, and his determination to get her attention and her affections to all of Saints Crossing and not to her directly has backfired. I mean, in my opinion. Think about it. He could have gotten her telegram and messaged her and tried to go do something, but that's not how it went. Jason Daly asked, did Bloodmouth live? Yes, he is alive. Oh my goodness. I'm here for chaos. Okay. Ranch fam, always protect. Strawberry, you know what? That's another one, Stacy. I should pull that clip up too. Was that on Sunday? Oh my God. Let me see if I can find it. My question is, was it on Sunday? Is just going to be the question all the time. I think it was Sunday. All right. I'm going to try to pull this thing up, but I wanted to tell you this before too much time passes. So I think what was Sunday the 5th? God, was that only a couple days ago? Jiminy Christmas. What was the day? What day was it? There was a day I did not record. So sometimes I'm worried about like not recording. I hate it when I do that because I'm such a completionist. But okay, let's just check and see. Okay. So there was a day that I was gaming with everybody and I had to log out of the game because my child was sick, and then I got her taken care of and everything was fine. And I logged back in to telegrams that she was in danger, that Baz was hunting her, and she's alone in Saint Denis. They're like, don't be alone right now. And so it was like Panic at the Disco moment. So she sends all these telegrams to people, essentially, you know, like, hey, I'm by myself, but I'm going to stay in Saint Denis, so I'll be safe. My username is a message. Kind of a message. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here hanging out with us. I am trying to find a clip. And I don't think that that's a very fun thing to watch, but it's true. That's what I'm trying to do. So anyhow, so I'm in Saint Denis. It's very nerve wracking. I'm totally freaked out. Oh, I found it. And I'm supposed to, oh my God. Oh, this is going to be so fun. Okay. So she gets here. I'll just pull this up. We'll just pull this up here. Hang tight, chat. Do 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 do. All right, which one is this? 9/4/23. Oh my God, this is so exciting. 9/4/23. Okay, is this it? Can you see that, Chad? Chad, can you see this? Tell me you can see it. Jabrins, Danae's Nightbot getting sassy and hate. You know, listen, I do have a sassy Nightbot, and I need to fix it. I'm sorry. You really wish that they would have found it. Would have been fun. Are we talking about the day that they're okay? Oh, let me play this clip for you. I hope Ranch Fam is still here. Here we go. So here I am in Saint Denis sending some telegrams, and she's like, "Guys, I'm separated after a bad headache. There's a man named Baz. He's hunting me. I'm gonna go hide. Here we go." I mean, I'm sending messages to everybody, and then look, watch her survive, yo. Watch Sadie survive. I'm so proud of myself. I'm pretty proud. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go up here. And go up here. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. Because look, I'm like, okay, but it is daylight and I am super obvious. And look at my hat. It's got a white band on it. It can be seen by everybody. All right. But if I'm right here, I can kind of see the telegram office. That's smart. Yeah. Nope. I'm gonna be found. I'm gonna go to the boat. Because she was just shown where the boat was with Mr. Stone. And here's what happens next. Okay, look. Look, guys. That is Kingston, right? That's Mr. Stone's horse, right? So I'm like, wait, is he here? Usually he's not on this late. And then the ominous storm. Oh, God. Okay, is that... Oh, and right here I'm thinking, is it Kingston or is it someone else? Because am I going to go on this thing and get in trouble? Nope, I'm going to go up. I'm doing it. I'm going to go in there. Nope, I'm in the water. Now, let me tell you something. I have watched people drown before on VOD. So you'll see my energy is just going down low. And I'm like, where do I go this is about the time I see the dog. So it's just all a game of how quickly I'm gonna be able to get there. And I don't know if I can swim faster. I don't know if I could have pressed tab and like really just made a run for it. And now here my health is starting to go down. So long story short, she's fine. Oh my God, I almost died. Have some more food. It was fine. Okay. I decide to go back on the ship once more, but this time I'm going to be really careful. And now I'm trying to figure out what the best view is. Can I see the telegram station from here? I don't know. Watch what happens. This is my favorite parts. Look. Ranch fam already looking for me with their own binoculars. Ranch fam! Of course, I wasn't entirely sure that it was Ranch fam. I was pretty sure it was Billy. And this is me like, careful, run, but be careful. Oh, careful. Nope, careful. One little step at a time across the pike. And then, yeah. So Billy shows up. He's all cool. Billy is fucking cool. He's like, hey, I got you, fam. And I'm going to skip through this. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you why. Hold on a second. I'm going to tell you why. Hold on. Here's why. Why is because not everybody who plays the game likes their shit to be seen in the game. And I respect that a lot. So I'm going to try my best to kind of pull scenes where I feel like it's a really easy share. But we're just going to kind of flip through. We're going to flip through just in case Ranch Fam doesn't want to have things on stage. But anyways, Billy's like, I got you, fam.
You saw my horse?
I saw there was a horse over there.
Yeah, I think that might be King.
And I get to the telegram and look, guys, look at my people. There's Charles. There's May. Everyone assembles. I'm just like sitting there. I was alone for maybe the 12 seconds, right? Barely any time at all. So we're talking about being hunted. We're talking about what they saw. Look, she even has like all these new messages that she can kind of, and then look. Withers, Bianca, Charles. I mean, it's roll out time. It was amazing. They assembled like crazy fast. Look at my little peeps. Look at that. I was so happy. It was so good. It feels good. It feels good to have a group of people that if something goes wrong, they're going to just be there. And I have to tell you, it's not forced. These are like in-game relationships that I've been building. When Sadie first joined their group, I didn't know if they were going to enjoy her company or not. Like, you want to think that people are going to enjoy your character, but it might not happen. So, yeah, and then it went into like protect mode. So they went to the theater. Oh, you want to see what happened in the theater? Okay, I'm going to show what happened in the theater. Hold on, let me cue it up. Thanks, Ferg. That's so cool. Thank you. You're prime. You're one prime, and you're giving it to me. You silly goose. So they go to the theater, but I will tell you an interesting fact. Before going to the theater, they went and checked to make sure that it was safe. And so she didn't even go inside until they had like cleared it all out. And here we go. Which I thought was just so cool. They're so badass. Look at that. Queen Bee. Welcome to the stage. This theater is so beautiful. I love it so much. Bee spending a lot of time in the theater yesterday. So then here Sadie decides she's going to dance. Actually, I think I can probably rope dance.
I don't know if she can. She's got a broken rib.
Oh, how'd you get a broken
Sadie,
rib?
you're going to have to do it.
Okay.
She got hit by a horse earlier.
Okay. Was that at my wedding? I'm so sorry.
No, it
It's
wasn't.
time for you to give it a try, Sadie.
All
Come
right.
on, Sadie. You're
put
married now.
Okay, so you just hold, you hold the rope.
You take the rope out.
Okay.
Hold it in your hand.
Okay. Okay, got it. Okay.
All right. And then when you dance,
Yeah.
you want to dance very snake-like. All right?
All right. That makes sense considering you had no spine at all.
Exactly.
Okay.
You think about it like how a snake slithers through the grass.
Right.
That's how you move your body.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right, everybody. I'm just gonna,
usually y'all dance at the same time and it was a family, but today it's a special solo experience of Sadie-Jean deciding to dance like a snake. Is it like, no, you put your hands like this, right? Oh,
Yep, just like that.
oh, okay. Oh, now what happens if I get caught up in this rope? Oh no, I'm fine. I didn't know my hips could do that. And this is, careful. This is the tricky part. This is
There you go. Down, down, down.
oh,
Arch your back. There you go.
oh God. Did someone just come in?
Nope, that was Withers moving.
Ooh, okay. Phew. This is a private experience. This part I like a whole bunch. Could you imagine just doing this for a whole crowd of folk?
Sadie,
Yes.
you are doing it for a whole crowd of folk.
Well, y'all don't count. You're my family. Okay, then you did this thing. Again. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh.
Don't fall off the stage. Don't fall off the stage.
I'm being taken by the sway. I'm being taken.
Work it back. Work it back. Away from the floodlights. Go on, away from the floodlights.
I'm in the
Go, go,
moment.
go.
I'm in the
Oh
moment.
my God.
The other way, Sadie. The other way.
Sadie. Oh, she's.
Don't.
Someone quick, hold on to my other foot.
There it is.
Oh, she's coming.
I just want to thank y'all.
Oh my.
It's a new one. I just learned that.
I
And
don't know if I should. I'm an engaged man.
I think Grayson will be
Are
upset
you?
he missed this.
Are you sure about that when you see these leg kicks?
Did you see that? Yeah, that was some control. And then a little bit of wiggle, a little wobble, and then this little saucy thing that May does. Saucy. Wiggle. And finale. Oh. What did you think?
Oh.
Beautiful.
Thank you, everyone.
That's the fun stuff that I love in the game, is just these silly moments. And these people who I'm playing with have seen that dance so many times, and yet they just make it a fun experience, even though you've seen it a lot. And it's new to me. And I love that they play with that. So I love my ranch fam. I should make an exclamation point ranch fam. That's what I should do. And thank you, Maverick Cobalt, for the follow earlier. Okay. How long did it take you to get approved by the mods for WildRP? Good question. So I put in an application on the website, and at that time, there were not as many people applying. Now there are a lot more people applying, and so the time will be different. It was a 2 to 4 week wait time, but because my name Danae has the Asante Gu on the E, it glitched the form. So when we got to about week 3, I was doing a live stream with another RPer called Atop Derek Mountain, and I was just interviewing him. We were talking about, me working for CinemaSins and him being, this voice actor and WildRP, because I wasn't accepted at the time and I was still just kind of asking questions and stuff like this. And because I think Kona was in the chat, or someone was in the chat, and he was like, that should have been done by now. And so then I had to reapply. So all in all, about a month to find out that I was approved after my interview took maybe 4 or 5 days. So I would say from the time I submitted until the time I knew that I was whitelisted was maybe 5 weeks. And then I did not start playing for almost 2 months because I had to get everything ready. I was like, well, I'm going to need a bit of computer if I'm going to do this. Pretty cool. Thomas says, saw the stream and suggestions. I'm mainly into WildRP via Verts, old, reliable, and predictable Baz. I recognize your username from when you would sometimes enter his chat for a moment. So I wanted to make sure I was also following you. Thank you. You guys deserve all the props that you get for basically creating a multi-streamer. It is a sitcom. It's one of the things that makes me kind of sad is I don't watch anymore. And I miss it. It's like my soaps. It was like my soap opera. I tuned in for whatever the storylines were developing at the time. And it absolutely is addictive and wonderful. Okay. Interesting. Thank you, Sadie there. You're welcome. Okay. So Sadie loves to read. In fact, I'll pull up my next clip here. And, but I wanted to show you guys something. So I have a small book collection behind me. I've actually thinned my book collection out a lot, but I love old books. My grandfather started a bookstore and he used to curate libraries for colleges. And anyway, I have a couple of books that were actually written a long time ago that I will read excerpts from when I do my RP. So I'll just reach over and grab, like, look at this book. It's kind of falling apart. It's just been around a long time. Binding's kind of coming off on it. So sometimes when I'm RPing, I will grab these and just start reading into it. And in this next clip, that's exactly what I was doing. I really love, so the character that you guys are going to be, yes, this is the peacock scene. The next people that you're going to be hearing and seeing, one is he still in the chat? I don't know if he's still in the chat. A man named Withers. Now, I don't think that we razz each other in this, but Sadie-Jean and Withers are fake nemesis. She's trying to learn how to be mean, and she tries that out on Withers because I think Withers can take it. So 9/5/22. Let me pull this up. Hey, Withers. Whoa. Hey now. Calm down.
What?
Here we go.
Would you like for me to read you some poetry from this book?
That sounds cruel and unusual. Sure, let's do it.
This is the best way I can repay you.
Oh, the best way you can repay me
That's
for
right.
being such a great friend. Yeah, I know. Yeah, read me boring poetry. Oh,
Okay.
let's go.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
This one's titled Windows, page 25.
Oh, is it titled Windows page 25?
This one's on page 26, actually. Apologies. And it's titled Windows.
Windows.
That's right. I looked through others' windows on an enchanted earth, but out of my own window, solitude and dearth. And yet there is a mystery I cannot understand, that others through my window see an enchanted land.
So it's a poem about the grass being greener on the other side. Big whoop. I used a lot of fancy words, fella. Or lady, whoever wrote it.
I mean, I could read one about peacocks, apparently.
Okay, read one about peacocks then. Let's go.
Okay. I just so happened to change the page just as you said that. Okay, white peacocks, page 33.
Oh, you jumped a few pages forward.
That's right.
What's on page 27 though?
A poem called Myself.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Oh,
Myself.
okay. They look at me as if they knew me, all these people whom I meet, but to myself I am a stranger passing in the street. I meet the stranger's eyes with question looking into mine, and with a sudden recognition we give a sign. Then we are lost again. We mingle in the effacing crowd, and I forget those eyes that called me as though one spoke aloud, until another signal moment flashes identity, and in the maze of life arrested, my soul looks out at me. What's what that one says?
Oh, look at me. I'm so insecure in myself. At least everyone sees a nice guy.
I wonder how you're going to make fun of this peacocks one on page 33. Why peacocks? To Sarah Treadell. Oh, this is dedicated. Once at Azola Bella, with sunset in the sky, we stood on the topmost terrace, you and I. Around us, Lago Maguire. I don't know that word. Hey, what do you think this is? How do you say that word? Look. Maggiore. Maguire?
Yeah, sure.
Maguire is, of course, incomparably fair. Gave back the hues of heaven to the Italian air. Then up the marble terrace, below the cypress trees, came a flock of milk-white peacocks, with fans spread to the breeze. This is off. Rose pink on each outspread feather, rose pink upon the crest. Never were the birds in plumage so ravishingly dressed. This
Sounds like that guy really wanted to fuck Sarah, whatever her name is, and then
Yeah.
the peacock's cock blocked him. That's what that sounds like.
This Rittenhouse fella, this Door of Dreams book. This is interesting. All right.
There's more, but that's the essence of Withers and Sadie-Jean, who regularly try to one-up each other in insults. It always ends in Sadie feeling bad and immediately trying to apologize. I'm going to try my best to update my Ranch Fam peeps because I don't know what that rage is. So, did you have a particular interest in the Wild West era or mostly RPing before you getting into the art red? Good question. I was not, my initial seed of interest was watching streams, loving the people that were storytelling, and being really, really drawn to jumping in and joining them. And I immediately wanted to create a character. Here's my books, by the way, my old timey books that I can pull from. I really wanted to create a support character. There's a lot of criminals. There's a lot of, law. But I really didn't want to jump in too deeply. So RP was my initial interest. Am I going to dress up for Sadie-Jean for Halloween? Oh my God, that's a great idea. Chop all my hair off? That's a bad idea. That particular one is a bad idea. I don't want to cut all my hair off. Do you guys want to see another scene or do you have questions? I'm going to be wrapping up here in just a little bit and raiding into somebody. So if you have some suggestions, if you guys want to watch somebody, Deputy Riggs is currently live. Sheriff Swan is alive. Oh, you know what? Atop Derrick Mountain is also live. I think I will probably raid into Derrick Mountain because I just talked about him and I would like for you guys to see him. Now, he also streams other video game content. So for the bulk of the people who are probably watching now, just being people that are interested in WildRP and then also gaming, that might be a good connection. A good person to kind of get to know because he has a variety of things he does. He's not just doing WildRP. Not that there's anything wrong with that. WildRP is all I want to do. And just to be clear, I'm encouraging costume, not hair chop. Thank you. Thank you. Aaron asks, would you say you're more of an extrovert or an introvert? Wondering how that plays into RP. All right. So something about Danae is when I take a personality test or I do any kind of on whatever chart, even star charts, I am right in the middle. I'm called a cusp. I'm a cusp across the board. So as lame as it is, my answer is both. It depends on the circumstances. However, I've always been an entertainer extrovert. There are certain situations where I'm very introverted. But if it's a pie chart, definitely more extroverted. I've been on stages and talking to crowds of 10,000 people before because of the radio job that I did for a while. Not because they came to see me. Let's just be clear. I was an MC. It's very different. Like, hey, welcome. It just sounds cool when I said it, guys. God, I just want you to think I'm cool. Fuck. I just want you to love me. Okay. But yeah, how does it play into RP? I really tried to lean into my introvert side with RP. There's several reasons for that, but the main one is I really do not want to take center stage. So all this Baz stuff is very interesting for Sadie, and I kind of built this moment to really trigger her insecurities of being watched by people and inconveniencing people, which is one of the things an introvert can kind of lean into. So, thanks for the follow. G3 off 132 sounds like a bot, but it might be you. Ooh, I don't know. I'm getting a little bit like anxious. I think it's time to play the game. Give me the game. How soon do we get to call her Sadie-Jean the Black Widow of the Crossing? Oh shit, Driver. Listen, Driver has wanted me to be a shady character since the moment I showed up on a stream. I don't know if that's true. 100%. I'm saying it's a likelihood. I think I went back and watched the first time that I appeared on Peppo's stream. And if I remember correctly, Driver was like, don't trust her. She's lying. Such a butt. I love it. But you're a butt, and I love it. Driver, thank you for your support. One of the only reasons that I started streaming, even though I don't have a plan. So, okay. One more clip. Let's see. What do you guys want to watch? I've got 2 pulled up. I'm going to go the funny one. This is the first time that I met someone called the Gumsmith. That's the only lead-in I'm giving you. Let's do this. Let's do it. 23. You ready?
I want to. Is he hurting? Is he in pain?
Oh, he's making gum.
No, it ain't like
He's
that.
making gum. He's
Serious.
just
Don't make it like
making gum.
Are you sure that's what he's doing?
I think he's just making gum.
Hoping so.
All right,
I
y'all
just
can
want
turn
some
back around
gum.
and-
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Here's your
Okay.
gum, man.
Oh, thank you.
Can I
Hey,
have,
I'm back to see you come more.
I'd love
How
some
much
gum.
is it?
It'll be $4 for both. Because of the deal.
There you go.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yep.
Do you have more gum?
Oh, yeah, I make it fresh.
Here you go,
Right,
Mr.
right
White.
behind you.
Okay.
Let me
can
accept
I have
my
some-
hand.
some
I
gum?
can't accept others for
Oh,
some reason.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, sure.
It's something. It's a nervous tick.
Okay, so what
Here
kind
you
of
go. Here's your
gum would you like?
chocolate
I got strawberry,
Thank you.
cherry,
You're too kind.
chocolate,
No, it's okay.
banana, a gum made out of jalapenos, bourbon gum,
Excuse me?
rum gum, and pig gum.
Wow. Well, something sweet. Do you have mint gum?
Mint gum?
Can we? Yeah, I've got some mint. Oh, can I give you some mint? Maybe you can make some mint gum.
Well, sure. What,
Here.
sir, what are you doing?
Oh, I was just tying my boot. Don't mind me, sir. You're fine. You're fine.
No, okay, all right.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'll be here for a few more minutes. I'm not
Okay.
good tying my shoes, right?
All right, yeah.
Well, actually, how much
Alright.
will I be paying you for that? Oh, it's okay. I'll just
Well,
have to pay.
you know, I'll pay for it if you let me watch. Since you want, wait, hold on. What?
No, just tie my shoe.
He's tying his shoe. He says.
Okay, well, since it's mint gum, you know, I'll do this one, all gratis.
Oh, gratis. Is that a type of potato?
Yeah, no, it's for free.
Oh,
I'm
really?
gonna give you a special badge.
Oh, it's exciting. Thank you. Okay. Now I know I'm supposed to turn about. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Turnabout,
Yeah,
all right.
go on the other side of the. Okay, that works too. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. I just okay.
Mint gum.
He don't want you watching. Make sure you look away, okay?
I'm looking. I'm
okay.
not looking.
Yeah, me either. I'm tying my shoes still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Who wants mint gum? Can't believe it.
Get ready,
All
chat.
What's going on? What's going?
I'm just
looking at me?
I'm just looking at the wall, sir. No, I'm not
Get
looking.
out of here. You get out of here. Stop looking at me.
What did I do wrong? Tell me
You're
that.
looking at me. While
I'm
I
interested
gum.
in how you're making gum.
Hank, I need you to remove this man from the premises.
Hey, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to get the fuck out of here.
All right, sounds good. I'll leave.
All right,
I'm
thank you
sorry.
very
I didn't
much.
mean to disrespect.
It's okay.
Yeah, you did.
I'm still looking at the
Sorry,
wall.
I said
Do I
so.
have to go? Can I stay?
You can stay.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna finish gumming.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm good.
Oh, Chris, we can't.
go.
Hey, we can't look at it that direction. We have to watch. Oh, look in the corner.
Let him go.
I don't.
You're not eating at the gum.
Oh, shit.
I'll get him gum. I've been hearing about
Okay.
gum from the
All
gumsmith.
right, y'all can turn back around now. Miss, I got your gum.
Thank you, sir. I've been hearing about this gum for a month.
Yeah, well, I don't know how this is gonna taste, so, yeah. There you go. And I made myself some, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, thank you so much.
Of course, thank you for making a special one. I know it wasn't on your menu, so I appreciate it.
Well, let me see here. I'm gonna eat with you if you don't... Well, I'm gonna eat now. If we want to eat together, we can, but I'm gonna eat this.
Okay.
I'm gonna just chill here.
Okay. I'll just watch you. How is it with the mint?
How does it taste?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my.
Sir, are you all right?
Oh.
Explain it.
I can't explain it.
Do you love it or is it bad? I can't tell.
This might be one of the absolute best gums I've ever made and had.
Really?
The flavor is just...
Is it scrumptious? Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. Well,
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad to inspire you. Oh,
Oh, my God.
Hold on, I need to sit down.
do you need some water or something? Maybe.
I need to sit down.
Okay. Well, you take care, yourself.
I need to just... Hold on, everyone. Oh, mint gum.
Excuse me.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he's gone. Oh dear. Oh dear.
What the hell happened?
Well, I offered him a new flavor of gum. I gave him 6 sprigs of mint, and he made a new batch. And well, I think it kind of fried his mind a bit. Do you
Oh, my
you know
God.
this
I didn't
mint?
think it would ever work.
Is he having an allergic? What the hell are you doing?
I had to lie down.
Not you, him.
Oh.
Get the hell out.
You can
No.
actually see me? You can
I
see
see
me?
you.
So right after this, there is a moment where somebody gets stabbed in the neck, and that was interesting. While we were watching that, I was rated by TZVITV. Thank you, I appreciate that so much. That's the Gumsmith. Now I did not know what to expect, but that's what happened, and now you know the rest of the story. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I am going to go play this game. Watching these clips has me salivating. I'm ready to jump in. So, I'm going to raid into someone, and I'm going to... Let's see if he's still on. Is he? Derek Mountain. Are you there? Yes, he's there. Okay. We're going to raid into a top Derek Mountain. So please say hi and just hang out and watch for a bit. And I will be live again, possibly on Sunday, but definitely on Monday for my podcast. And then next Tuesday, so a week from today, I'll do the same thing. I'll put together some clips of interesting things that happened and answer your questions that you have about whatever you might have questions about. I know I didn't get to everything. Like, Vikingo said Sadie loves Baz and she just doesn't know it yet. There's so many things that just I don't get to, and I'm sorry because I want to. We'd be here all day. We'd be here all the day long, which I actually kind of think that'd be fun, to be honest with you. Like a full day of streaming video game, that'd be crazy fun. Lester Magic says Empty Dome was AFK in the store corner one moment, and the guy started making gum. All of a sudden, my neighbor probably thought I was watching nature documentary. Yep, I was not expecting that. Thoughts on Agent Toby and Agent Oglethorpe? I love Agent Toby. Who wouldn't? Thank you for the follow-up question. I appreciate it. And Agent Oglethorpe is one of my favorite RPers. Like in character, Sadie is a little confused about a couple of things that she is seeing happen in front of her that she's just kind of nervous about. But her interactions with Agent Oglethorpe have been really positive. For the most part, they've all been positive, and she really enjoys his creativity and his knowledge. You know, she's really fascinated by people who are experts at what they do. And the amazing thing about Trenchmouth and the character Agent Oglethorpe is he just has so many things just at the ready to talk about with the Saints Crossing's, animals. And there's always something in his mind to kind of pull from. I'm a reactionary RPer in a lot of ways, I would say. And my RP is more relation driven than it is like action driven, as is normal for a first character. So I'm not complaining about it, but just when you meet somebody who plays like Trenchmouth, where they're kind of more of an adventure catalyst, or they can just like rib and it's so fascinating. And I love whenever I would see him. Now, I don't know how their relationship, Sadie and Agent Oglethorpe's relationship, will shift given who his best friend is, but we'll see, because Sadie likes to think the best in people. However, thinking the best in people is getting some of her friends potentially in trouble. So she's motivated to be more aware of dangers. So, Domi promises you don't want to keep clips if time permits. Okay. You're right, Draver. Are you interested in GTA RP2? No, I am not. Large in part because I only really have time in my life sphere for one game, and this game takes up the entirety of my creative imagination. I used to play Dungeons and Dragons once a week as the dungeon master. I ran a game for 8 months, and it was very intensive. I have like literally folders and notebooks and stuff just full of the campaign that I designed and the world that I designed and things like that. So yeah, this game has kind of replaced all of that. So all right, thanks for your questions. Matt's great. Trenchmouth seems like likable. Yes, Trenchmouth is amazing. Please go follow him. I think if you type in, I want to say Agent but I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. All right, let's go say hi to atop Derek Mountain, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you again for hanging out. I appreciate it so much. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye now. I mean, not now, but like